Well, hello everybody. This is my Flite Test Spitfire. I used their plans. I did not buy a speed build kit, and I have to say it's very much worth the 5 to 6 hours I have invested in it. It's probably one of my best flying planes next to the FT3D, and I'm using the same exact power setup on this plane. And well, the flight here will speak for itself. This is probably my 5th battery through this airframe, and I've basically just been trying to break it to see if their claim is that it will take anything you throw at it is true. And so far, so good. Let's find out. Now I will say, be careful with your dihedral when you're putting your wings in. I don't know if you can see it, but one of my wings has a lot more dihedral than the other. So make sure you get it right, because mine are now glued in and I can't fix it. But no big deal, it still flies great. Just drops a wingtip sometimes on a stall when normally it didn't. Flies fast, and actually flies pretty slow and low, which everybody likes in a warbird. It flies inverted probably the best out of all my planes, besides the FT3D, which I love. Makes me look like I'm a good pilot when I'm not. And the other thing I want to add is the swappable series is designed around being able to have something like a DX5E and swap the power pod out between each 4-channel plane you have, or your Delta, depending on what you want to go with. Didn't work out for me too well. I almost destroyed this plane because I didn't neutralize my 3D's trim settings. And so I had to quickly neutralize my trims and then correct them for this specific plane. So I have the T6, so I just made a separate model memory for this one specifically, so I don't have to worry about it. And now I'll have to fly my 3D again and retrim it out. So if you have a programmable radio, just add another model memory for your flight test planes. Just 10's more than enough for me. Some people may need more, but I'm happy. Other than that, that's about all I can do with it. Loops, rolls, my little snap rolls. I can't knife edge it. But all in all, great plane. It glides. It glides very well for a heavy plane. It's probably the heaviest plane I have, even over my Bixler 2, which is much larger. that here, that's cut, no throttle. And that's where the dihedral, I cannot do snap rolls to the right, only to the left. Probably the torque of the motor helps too, but whatever. Let's go low inverted, see how low I can get this thing. Not quite low enough. Just to prove. There we go. Almost touched the tail. Alright, time to land. I'm sure you guys are bored of me. Overall, if you've been thinking about it, just build it. You won't be disappointed. Not a first plane unless you follow the beginner series and do exactly as they tell you. Fly it straight, land it, pick it up, throw it back the other way. And there you can see the dihedral. It's really bad. So make sure you set it up right. It still flies great, but looks like crap. Alright, have a good one.